Hi. Now, by show of screams, who here is at their very first WeDay? Well, I want to tell you a story about my first WeDay. It happened 3 years ago. And I remember it like yesterday. I was sitting there looking over this sea of world changers just like you, hearing stories about how they were building schools all over the world, doing car washes, bake sales, lemonade stands, whatever it took. And I sat there and I thought, whoa. I'm like 10 years older than these kids. They're building schools all over the world. What am I doing with my life? I thought, I want to build a school too, but I want to do it my way. I'm massively impatient. I didn't want to take a year to raise the money. I didn't want to take 6 months or 3 months or 2 months or even 1 month or even 1 week. I wanted to raise $10,000 to build a schoolhouse, and I wanted to do it in 1 day. Thanks. So I started thinking, how am I going to raise $10,000 in a day? How am I going to do this? I know. I'll get 100 friends to give $10 each. And I was like, wait a second. I definitely don't have 100 friends. I thought I needed less friends. What about 30 friends? That was close. 33 friends giving $3.33 a day for 3 months. And that was it. 33 friends giving $3.33 a day for 3 months. That was the idea. I sat there in my seat at WeDay, just like you guys are sitting right now, and I wrote down this list of 33 of my friends. I went home, I made them a video to tell them everything that they needed to know, that we were building a schoolhouse in Kenya that was going to educate and empower 1,000 kids over the next 20 years with Free the Children. And I sent this video out to my friends. I just crossed my fingers and hoped. And you know what? It worked. They all gave. We raised $10,000, and right now in a village called Mwangaza in rural Kenya, there's a schoolhouse that every single day is full of kids learning how to read, learning how to write, learning how to count. And I tell you, there's nothing on earth that makes me feel better than that school that my friends and I got together to build. And I started thinking, what if it's possible for other people to do this too? So my friend Elton did the exact same thing as me. He wrote down his list of 33 friends. He used the same video that I had sent to my friends. We sent it out, and I said, now Elton, don't get your hopes too high. Let's just hope for 1 donor by tomorrow. Let's hope for 1 donor by tomorrow. That would be a really good pace. That would be a win. He said, sounds good. He sent it out. The next day, Elton called me. He said, Taylor, we did it. And I said, yes, you got a donor. Awesome. Who was it? It was your mom, wasn't it? I knew it. He said, no, Taylor, we didn't get 1 donor. We got 33 donors. In 1 day, Elton raised $10,000 to build a school, and I thought, this is crazy. I started to have this dream. What if it's possible for anyone, no matter how young or how old, to raise $10,000 with their 33 friends? And the next day, Elton called me again, and he said, Taylor, you're never going to believe what just happened. He said, I just started to spread my campaign on Facebook. I've got people giving that I don't even know. We just hit 66 donors in 2 days. Elton raised $20,000 to build 2 schools. And standing on this stage, right now, the reason that I'm almost in tears is because it's massively humbling, because it's been 3 years since I was sitting in your seat when this idea popped in my head. And since then, we've had people become change heroes from 5 different continents. We have had people donate from 40 different countries. We have raised $1 million funding 100 projects all over the world for 100,000 children. And you want to hear something else that's really cool? One of our last change heroes, her name is Caitlin. She's from Vancouver. She was 10 years old. In 21 days, Caitlin raised $10,000 with the help of her dad, Paul. And she built a school in Kenya that will help educate and empower 1,000 kids over the next 20 years. And that's what brings me here to all of you today. Because I want you to look around you. Look around at everyone in this room. There are 6,000 people in this room. If just this one room in Kitchener-Waterloo, Ontario, just this one room, not the other WeDays, no one else, if just this one room did what 10-year-old Caitlin did, that would raise $60 million, funding 6,000 projects all over the world that will educate, empower, inspire, and impact 6 million children. Now, I don't tell you these big numbers to impress you. I tell you them to impress upon you that this is why you are the generation that's going to change everything. This is why you are not our world's future leaders. You are our world's leaders right now. This is the first time in history that has been possible to make this much change in this short amount of time. Now tell me, WeDay, are we all change heroes?